Strays, man. Boy, I ain't know what to expect from that movie. It's rated R Homeward Bound. I know y'all remember Homeward Bound, Michael J. Fox and all. It's rated R Homeward Bound. And the only reason they going home is to bite this nigga's old owner dick off. Boy, it's a funny ass movie, man. So I ain't even see the trailer going into the joint, but the trailer kind of tell the movie whatever the fuck. So you got a little dog or whatever. Girl, shorty seen his dude's whoever the fuck the main character is, dude from The Last Man on Earth or whatever. He saw him and his girl seen the dog when he was out. She wants to get the dog. He don't fuck with the dog. The dog brought some panties out of his room, and the youngin was like, "Nigga, them not mine." So she left. He was being petty, so he kept the dog. He don't fucking like the dog. He fucking always take the dog outside and throw the ball far as fucking try to leave. And all the dogs give like commentary and shit. They can talk. I don't know if they barking when they talk or if it's just some mind shit, but whatever. So the dog always telling you what's going on and how his relationship is with dude. He think the dude love him and it's a game that he gotta go get the ball and like bring it back home. And then, you know, every time he bring it back home, the dude says fuck. And when he say fuck, he win. So he take the dog far as shit. Dog ends up astray. Will Ferrell's the main dog, and then the other dog is Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx brings them to two other dogs to tell them what happened. They realize that you know, they like, yo, this nigga don't fuck with you. Like, he been trying to get rid of you. He's like, nah. And then he realizes it. So he's like, nigga, we gonna go back home. We gonna take away the thing he loved the most. They're like, what's that? He like, I'm gonna bite his dick off. This motherfucking idiot. But so yeah, they go on a journey back home to bite his dick off, man. They in the woods, they in the streets, they doing all this shit, man. They fucking couches and all that shit. Man, they end up in the goddamn the story cool. I mean, other than that, like what they doing, you know, they get high or whatever. They eat some mushrooms in the woods because they starving and shit. Them motherfuckers is just ripping up imaginary stuffed animals and shit. And they fall asleep, and when they wake up, I already knew what happened. You probably gonna know what happened too, nigga. They was ripping up real ass bunnies. It was dead bunnies everywhere. Dead bunnies everywhere, man. They buried them niggas. Buried all the dead bunnies. Then some police canines come in that motherfucker, and but they looking for like a lost girl. But they end up taking them dogs. They bring them dogs to the police, and it's a setup. They bring them to the shelter. And, you know, motherfucker, two of the dogs ain't got no owner, so they like, man, we gotta get up out of here. We gonna be in here. So they basically was like, yo, the cleanup man, when he come in here, we can step, but we just gotta make sure he come in here. So all the dogs in the shelter, in the little jail junk, all shit together. That nigga come in there, fall on all this shit. All the dogs get the fuck up out of there. Them dogs get to the junk. So eventually, they actually get the dude house. It's a little battle royale in that junk. He like, yo, what the fuck you doing here, man? Like, you ain't supposed to. Yeah, so it's a battle, man. You know, all the dogs have their little, before they get to the house, all the dogs have their little fallout with the dog that want to go home, because the dog that want to go home, for real, he kind of finessing them because he really want to go back home. Like, he was mad, but then he kind of miss him again. It's like, they like, yo, what the fuck? So then he talks shit to the other stray dog about why he astray and all that shit. So they start beefing and head the other way. Then they're like, nah, we gotta go back and help this nigga. So they go back when he about to get beat up by his old owner. His old owner had a bat, was about to fuck his shit up. He's like, nigga, you just keep ruining everything, son. So yeah, they had a battle. Then once they get that motherfucker on the ground, the big dog they with put hands on his shoulders. The two other dogs spread that nigga legs apart, and this nigga come and bite that dick off. Boy, that shit hurt me. That shit hurt me. And I was like, I know it. I was like, this movie too wild for them to not do that. I know it's gonna finish like that. And he did it. And that shit was crazy as hell. Then, you know, all them dogs basically find the owner except the main dog. He's like the new stray. He's the new stray leader to tell these niggas how to be strays. All the other strays, he help all the motherfuckers out. It seemed like he might have got an owner at the end, but Yeah, man. You know, other shit can be skipped out. It don't matter. The shit funny as fuck. All right. All you need is the motherfucking commentary in that shit. That's it. Through the journeys, whatever the fuck they saying, hilarious. Fucking rated R shit, man. Good Boys, Hangover level rated R. That shit a fucking funny ass ride, man. From the beginning, because I had no fucking idea what type of movie this was gonna be. Caught me all the way off guard. That shit amazing. Go watch that shit, man. Whenever the fuck it drop, I'm out.